Alright, that's about as much as I'm willing to work on the lighting. Hi. Remember me? You might not. Some may. It's been a while. I have not uploaded for 2 months, something around there. And I think that I don't really know what I even would have said in the meantime, because the lesson that I've taken from the last month and a half has been stop trying so hard, man. Like, pushing yourself works for a bit. Pushing yourself works for a bit, and then it stops working because you can't push or pull or fight or be adversarial to everything all the time to get shit done. You can't always be treating life as a combatant, and you are the opposition, and it's you and life, and you're both like fucking going at it. That works for a bit, but not forever. Not forever. Not long at all. I've been doing a lot of writing down a full page, just one sentence over and over and over, of what I want more of in my life. And then that's it. You do that. You write down your intention, and then you let it go. The next day, you write down your intention, and then you let it go. Be okay with letting it go. Because it's like when you have a partner and you're too clingy. It doesn't matter how amazing, sexy, loaded, charismatic you are, if you're clingy and if you're always needing to have it being whatever they have, if you're always needing it, all you're doing is communicating lack. Just lack, just not having. And, you know what I'm going to say, that's not good. That's not good, is it? Not at all. So then the question is, if trying to hold on to, like death gripping, what you want doesn't work, how can I let something go? If I really want it, how can I let it go? And the main reason you can do that is by assuming that you already have it. It is that simple. Now, your first reaction to that may be, but I don't have it. Exactly. That's the assumption you're operating from. And because that's the assumption you're operating from, that's what you're attracting more of into your life. But what if you did? What if you did have it? What would happen? Because writing down that sentence of things I want more of, notice more of in my life, things I want more of because I have an assumption that they already are there, that's a more powerful way of connecting with getting what you want than going, I would like to have this thing one day. Because what you're connecting with in that example, one day, is that you're going to get it one day. One day isn't today. It is that simple. One day is not today. Today is today. And if you operate when attracting things, trying to get things done, trying to grow into more of something, something grows by there already being a thing of it there, and it grows in greater size from it. A plant comes from a seed that is already there, that then grows. The plant doesn't hope that one day it's going to just be there. This is how our mind works. This is how consciousness works. This is how the universe works. You assume that you have it. You give a message to the universe, I am already this, and I will have more of it. And the universe provides. Now there's obviously a question of, okay, Sam, but how do I do that? I want this thing so bad right now that I don't have it. I can't assume that I have it. Okay. That's fair enough. So how can you attract more comfort in thinking that you're going to have it? See, we're still using assumption here. That's what we're calling it. Assumption. Law of assumption. I have this prosperity. I want more of it. And I will have more of it because I already have it. Assumption, right? You don't have to go from 0 to 100 in order to assume things that you want. If you simply go, I really, really want this thing right now, and I can't quite assume, I think I just spat there, I can't quite assume that I have it yet, because it's just too big a leap, mentally. What if you can assume I'm ready to start assuming? That's a smaller jump. There's where you are right here. I don't have it. There's over here. I have it. And then right now we're talking about in between here. So the jump from I don't have it to I'm ready to start assuming that I have it is a smaller jump. And you can start assuming that you're already there. Because to just lay it flat, to be simple, direct, there are so many ways you can already assume that you have something. It can just be a thought pattern you repeat. It can be a specific behavior that you link to the feeling of already having something. For example, you go to the gym every day, and even if you don't work out like crazy, because you're going to the gym every day, you're creating that assumption that I am fit. I am healthy. I am able to do what I want. And then that makes it easier to do even more of that from there. So making the assumption, in my case right now, writing my sentence over and over, that I am prosperous, that I'm wealthy, that I'm healthy. Been struggling a lot with my health the last 2 months and years. That I am healthy, And only by properly engaging with it in the last 2 months of doing that have I actually started to become healthy. Because before, I had an underlying subconscious assertion and assumption that I'm not healthy. And that's the assumption that my mind worked off. See, there's conscious assumptions and then there's subconscious assumptions. And it's the subconscious assumptions that do all the work. And this is where we bring into the fact that you've got to have faith in the process and in yourself. Faith in knowing you don't need to try because you already have it. And again, notice any resistance you have to that thought right now that you might not have it. And that is what doing a conscious activity, such as writing down what you want or want more of, or going to the gym or whatever, that conscious activity is what over time seeps into your subconscious and changes those subconscious assumptions. And those subconscious assumptions being changed is what changes you from the inside out. And all the little micro behaviors and thoughts and actions and everything that you do every day, it's not your consciousness that's doing it, it's your subconsciousness. Think about how many thoughts you have in a day. A lot, right? Think about how many thoughts that you act on in a conscious way to do something, right? Let's say even if it's 100 or 1,000 thoughts, let's say 1,000, that you have every day and that you act from in a conscious way every day. Your subconsciousness is doing millions and 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 millions of them every day. So if you wanted to change something, would you rather change the 1,000 thoughts you're consciously having every day, or the trillions upon trillions that your subconscious is acting on every time, every day? Homework. Get out a piece of paper, pen. Write down what you want more of in your life. Just a sentence. And just keep writing that sentence until the page is filled. It literally takes like 15 minutes. And if that's too much, fill half of it. A quarter. Doesn't matter. Just make sure you do it. Do that every day for a week, 2 weeks, a month. Dude, my book of my writing stuff, it's like this thick now, how many pages I've done. That amount of programming is now running in the background of my subconsciousness, altering those trillions of thoughts, which is paying off. Like, it's just a smarter bet. It's just a better bet. Think about it. More importantly, do. I'll see you soon.